It's time for more crawling.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies. Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
How?
As a child,
I was about to say, how does a family this big die? But then I remembered.
Now at 16, she was all washed up.
I was literally about to be like, how does a family die this much? But then I remembered my family.
At a local convention for monster movie fans.
My entire family's dead, Gregory.
Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better.
I just want to say that I was the second one in my family to die.
And current boyfriend, Rick,
Oh.
was about to
My sister went missing before me.
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven.
That's a lot of
He
blood.
slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
How does one slip into a table saw?
Got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
I kind of don't like the boyfriend in this story.
Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to
He's
look
kind of, I don't know the word for it, but he's kind of, I don't know.
Stupid?
She reached the music box.
Stupid.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Playable comic book.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Why is there blood?
Because her dad cut her hand out.
But this much blood?
It was a table
The
saw.
gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
I'm not really like... the blood honestly doesn't really bother me though. I'm just wondering why there's a lot of it. Where the fuck? Where do I go? I'm lost.
I don't remember.
Oh, I found it.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear! Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not
Bitch.
scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now
Get
is
the
your
fuck out of the house!
views and your...
Yeah!
She threw him out, but she little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
You don't
And
deserve
she
your other
still
crutch.
opened it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
What is sister?
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Uh-oh.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Oh.
And here he was,
Bro just got kicked in the gut.
of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Oh, there he goes.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Imagine tripping on a roller skate.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
What the fuck?
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans.
How did she die though?
Same night. And
They were
little
actually
Walter,
monsters. I
hiding
think.
under his bed the
But
whole
like,
time.
in reality, how did she die?
But that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Yeah.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
That was a bad pun. That
Imagine
was.
if it was the boyfriend.
It might have been the boyfriend.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending. I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
So we go to the music box, I'm guessing.
Whenever people
Probably.
ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
What is up here?
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Aww. So, we're going to the music box.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
That's the only thing I can think of since we know the music box now. Oh, there's the saw.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Carrying packages.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
What?
Turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
What? Even the fridge? Even the fridge has a secret passageway.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
No.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
30 years.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
Okay, but who in their right mind would stay down here for
If you wait
30
long enough,
years?
You get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Does he eat peaches like every day?
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can. I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly.
Wait, so is this the boyfriend?
No, it's the brother.
And Calvin.
Ah.
Walter.
Maybe
I
this
think.
is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
So I think he went into hiding after
Barbara?
yeah.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know.
After she went
I'm ready for it.
missing or was killed or yeah.
I'm going to appreciate all of it.
Oh no.
Especially the food.
Gregory?
E?
I think I might know how he's about to die. Look down. Look what we're on.
Oh.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Yeah. Yep.
Damn.
Yep. Oh yeah, I was right. It is Walter.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Wait. I'm getting turned around down
I'm
here.
sure my mom was trying to protect me. Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house...
That's really weird, though.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Under the house.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2.
Maybe 2.
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself
Maybe 2. What does that mean?
and found out what happened to everyone else.
There's only one of us
But now
left.
I'm worried the
maybe
stories
2.
themselves might be the problem. Maybe
She's
we
an
believed
adult,
so
right?
much in a family curse.
I don't remember. I'm stupid.
We
I
made it
don't
real.
remember either.
Because when an adult says 1, maybe 2, and they're alone. If I do the math. Is she pregnant?
Hold on. Is she? I like how I just look down and go, is she?
Maybe.
I don't know if I should even be
Maybe
writing
it looks
this.
like it a little bit. Could she?
Possibly.
Maybe?
Who knows?
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Oh.
But I thought you should know about your family.
What the fuck is this? That's creepy.
Yeah, I think she's
And the
pregnant.
history you're a part of.
Yeah.
Yep.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
There's a lot of stairs.
And when you look at the house...
Wait, with knowing she's pregnant,
history
that
of
makes it even
imagination
more
and
weird that
stubbornness
she's crawling
and
through
madness.
all this shit. How?
Any of it seems possible.
Maybe that's the only way around.
No, I mean, like, like, how is she doing this?
Maybe she's in like her first trimester or something.
Yeah, she doesn't, when I looked down, she doesn't look that big, but still. Wait.
I think we've been surrounded by death.
I
for so
keep
long,
getting
we've
turned
just
around.
gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
What?
People can die in construction.
It's embarrassing for me to admit
Especially
this,
when you're
but
building a house that looks like that.
the
Exactly.
pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Yeah, I wonder
3
why.
of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
If you've
Sven
been
built
surrounded
the
by
house,
death,
but it was Edie who
pets
designed the
dying would be
cemetery.
more uncomfortable than actual people.
I'm sure Reagan's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low
Wait.
tide.
Gregory, I have a question.
Yee.
With the fact that you live in a pizzeria, do you get medicine? Or no?
Next question.
Edie
No,
said
I
she
mean,
dreamed
like,
about the
is
old
there
house
medicine?
every night.
Or is there not medicine?
I don't think there is.
I wish I could ask someone about that, but you're the only person that
Edie's
knows
side
I'm
was always
here.
easier for me to understand.
Yee.
But the
'Cause
older I get, the more I
I'm-
can see where my mom was coming
I'm
from.
kind of nervous around
She lost
animatronics.
2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to
Fair.
protect us. There's so many things.
I
wish
also
could
don't
ask my
exactly
mom now.
trust adults.
Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along,
Fair.
for me to come back.
I think
someday.
the only one I would be fine with
Find
finding me
everything out
instead
for
of
myself.
hiding is probably the other human child here. I don't know her name.